the morning steam. It's time to break, run for cover. That's gonna cover, that's gonna cash. Then we make the 100-yard dash to the window. I don't know what you thought. It's Ramon Scott, running so hot. Sports make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice, we might play a parlay. It's the morning steam. What? Ramon Scott, sports money. What? Wake your ass up and let's get to the money. Get to the money. You know how we do it.
All right, a pleasant good morning to you, coming from the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas. This is Ramon Scott, and welcome to the Morning Steam Show here for Saturday, May 23rd. It's going to be a great sports betting day of NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, and WNBA tonight. There's also some other sports going on. No MMA today. What am I going to do without my guys here to find something to watch? Here should be some good action here today. I think we could find some sports to view. We don't need our mixed martial arts coverage today with Memorial Day weekend here. The fights take a week off, so no live coverage of the UFC here today, but we've got plenty of other sports to go on, and got some great tennis finals that are wrapping up here right now. Trying to see if we got Emma Navarro and Victoria Mboko in the Strasbourg final going right now, and we're just about maybe one of the featured games here, about an hour away. Who's going to be promoted in the Premier League? The championship playoff is coming up here in about an hour. Middlesbrough taking on Hull City. Who do you like in that one? If you guys taking a look at that one, it's on the CBS Sports Network here. Winner goes to the Premier League, and I gotta think Middlesbrough can probably take it. They've always done pretty well against Hull there, and it should be a pretty good game. I think you've got one of those finals where form and motivation, I guess, matchups points one direction, and we'll see. But Hull, got to give them some big-time credit after they eliminated Millwall and turned around their season. That they had the relegation trouble, and Middlesbrough, they were a stronger side, really, much of the season, but missed out on automatic promotion. So, all right, getting some people in here to check out the show. We're going to preview some of the games here today, including the big games tonight in the NBA and NHL, Knicks and Cavs, Montreal and Carolina. But we'll recap some of the action from yesterday as well here on the show. Take a look at the big games yesterday, including the Oklahoma City Thunder. Man, they really took care of business there last night, putting it down on the San Antonio Spurs, 123-108. San Antonio started the game on a 15-0 run, but trailed at halftime, 58-51. The Thunder bench outscored San Antonio's subs 76-23. Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso was the key man on the court for the Thunder. They were plus 28 with Caruso on the floor. Thunder lead the series 2-1 there in that one. So San Antonio, we did fall just short there on that team total. I said go over with San Antonio at 109, I think it was. I think it finished 108. So didn't necessarily have the winner there. We were kind of on the over, though, in the game overall. But still, great job by the Thunder. They've definitely put down the gauntlet there and showed who's boss right now in the Western Conference. The young Spurs, as I think I should call them here, trail in the series 2-1. Also, it was the Vegas Golden Knights here, the home team, with the win 2-1. 2-1. Yeah, you think there? What a performance last night as Vegas wins over the Colorado Avalanche, man, to take a 2-0 lead right now in this series. What a stunner. 3-1 was the final as they really went to the defense there in the game on Saturday night, or Friday night. So great job there. I'll get my script going here, maybe make the show a little better here as we get rolling. But no doubt, great job there last night by Vegas. And look, I've got the Golden Knights here in a futures bet, so I'll take it here right now. No doubt about it. But we'll see if the Avs can still survive here now to go to Vegas down 2-0. Vegas got the 2 goals there in the third period, and man, what a night it was for the Golden Knights as they bounced to a 2-0 lead there. We were on the under here on the morning steam, so we got that one. We got the winner there on the show as Vegas slowed the game down exactly like they expected there. I think limiting Colorado's transition chances, and it did stay comfortably under there in that one. So let me say hello to the folks in the chat and see what's going on today. We have kind of a unusual show here with like I said, no MMA today. Big O is a member now. Here's Nuke today. Smoking Mirrors is here. Nick Handy. Good to see Nick in the chat. Hey, Nuke's ready to go. Look, he's got this one. Hull, Middlesbrough, draw. Regulation there. Nuke Worker says he's also got the Stallions here today in UFL action. And I know there are also 3 Canadian Football League preseason games today, too, if I'm not mistaken. So, see there, Stallions on the road, 2-43 at Columbus. And Nuke gives out the Knicks. He's also got the Habs. So we got Nuke's plays in here. And he says it's raining up there today. AOD joining us in the chat. Good to have AOD here. Let's get everybody get in here, man. Everybody's ready to go. Feels like I'm not ready to go. It just feels a little bit strange here on a holiday weekend. Indy 500 tomorrow as well. NASCAR Charlotte 600. They'll be memorializing the Kyle Busch still. Did find out more information there with the Busch situation, and kind of hinted at there, right? The medical emergency on Wednesday there, I think they said. All right, let's see here. Who else? Razor's here today. Good morning to Razor. Robert McCormick as well joining us. Blake ready to go. Okay. And thank you, Razor. We got great racing action here today on the Sports Money Network. Make sure I get all the plugs in today with the guys, but good Saturday racing here. Join Racing with Gas today for action here racing across the country. We'll get you through some of the great tracks today. I would imagine Laurel in there, Churchill Downs, Delaware, of course, the guys there. What else? Gulfstream, Belmont. It's Saturday here in May. I mean, we've got big time action today. Santa Anita probably as well. I think if I can think of any more, let me know. Los Al, I don't know if we'll have coverage tonight, but just trying to think of the tracks here that would be running today. I think those are probably the major ones. All right, let's see here. Nuke, hey everyone, like this video and subscribe to our channel Sports Money here on YouTube. The 16,000 subscriber powerhouse. And Old E is here, everybody. Say hello to Old E. AOD was out with Tony Brothers at karaoke last night. Cavs win. I don't know. AOD's still steaming about the Pistons series. All right, that might be it from the gang here. And a little bit of baseball here last night. We did have some winners here on the morning steam, by the way, including yesterday here on the show. We had the Tampa Bay Rays over the Yankees. Who didn't, man? 4 runs there and late in the game there for Tampa Bay to get the win. Oh, by the way, breaking news. we do have one rainout in the major leagues today already, and it is the game between Tampa Bay and the Yankees. We've already seen a cancellation. And, by the way, the game has been moved to September 22nd. It'll be part of a doubleheader. September 22nd, when the Rays aren't so hot. The Yankees, that game rescheduled from today. Yankees, okay, it's raining, I guess. Can't make it up tomorrow on a double. I don't know. I don't know what the logistics are. Maybe it'll just work better. Maybe the rain's still going to be around tomorrow. But we'll wait until September to play this one. Because that way maybe the Rays won't be so hot. The Yankees can capitalize. But Rays did win yesterday. The Yankees are now 0-7 this season when facing teams above 500. Only 0-7. They've only had 7 games against teams above 500 this season. They've lost them all. So why not cancel today's game because of weather? All right. Also here, we didn't have, I don't know when it was in the morning steam, Baltimore Orioles. Yesterday we had there with Bassett getting it there over the over the Detroit. I don't mean to make fun of poor Yankees here in this one, but Bassett there gets the Baltimore gets the win over Detroit. Also, morning steam winner here yesterday with Houston on the road, 4-2 in the matinee game over the Cubs. Spencer Arrighetti threw 5 scoreless innings to improve to 6-1 on the season, 1.32 ERA. Christian Vasquez homered, and the Cubs have lost 6 in a row in 10 of their last 12. Wow. Also, we had the Guardians yesterday over the Phillies. What a pitcher's duel that was. You know, it went to the 9th inning there and was no score, right? The Phillies brought in Duran, got the big fanfare. You got to go through the whole ceremony when the closer comes in, even though it's a 0-0 game. And what happened? He gave up a fly ball to the warning track and then the home run. All that hype for nothing. And he gave up the big bomb there, and Cleveland won it on the road. I had a premium pick winner there on the under yesterday with Cleveland and Philadelphia. And also here, morning steam winner, Chicago White Sox first 5 because they crushed the Giants yesterday. Hey, did have that premium pick winner, as I mentioned, Cleveland and Philadelphia under. And you can get more picks from me over at winnable.com/Ramon. This is how you get me more selections from me anyway. I'm hopefully going to give you some great winners here in just a moment. But if you'd like some more timely winners from me and some great sports today, I've already sent out some winners here today with my premium picks, including, I think we're going to get home with Emma Navarro here, although Marcinko beat Kalinina there today just a short time ago for the winner, and we're also involved in some men's action here right now with Paul and Boos here. Close one, 5-5 in the first set. Lerner Chien and Mariano Navone, 2-2 in the first set. And I have both the underdogs in those matches today on the men's side. And let's see here. That might be it. Anyways, use the promo code STEAM to save 20% on my premium pick package there. Why not sign up for 41 cents a day? Get 1 month of plays from me for just $19.95, and then use the promo code STEAM. Comes out to 41 cents a day. You're going to get some more great action from me, including a winner overnight with the Geelong Cats, minus 10.5 over the Sydney Swans, even though I can't spell Swans right. We did have the winner there with Geelong. Did bring home a winner last night with the premium picks, Atlanta and Dallas under, although it was 1-1. Went 2-1, though, in MLB. Not only that Philadelphia-Cleveland under, but I had Tampa Bay and New York under in that one. I went 2-1 with those. Had that premium winner yesterday with Atalanta and Fiorentina game to go under 3 goals in that 1-1 tie. Once again, though, the college baseball, man, I got to apologize. Jeez, I hope I can bounce back today again. 2 straight days of some rough results for me there. College baseball yesterday, I had USC on the run line as well. So get more plays from me over at winnable.com. All right, everybody's ready to go here. I think right now I'm ready to go. Trevor Davis is here, so we can get ready to go in this one. Here's Terrell. Man, He's just look how confident Terrell here. Everybody knows, or well, maybe it's only Terrell and I. Maybe only I know what Terrell's smirking about in the chat, but we've already talked about it. All right. Razor coming off the big day here. Let's have another great day, Razor says. All right, I think I'm ready to go here right now with our action here on a Saturday with still 15 games, even though we had one rain out because the Cardinals and the Reds are going to try to play a doubleheader. I don't know if there's going to be any other trouble up there in the Northeast. I mean, obviously you got some other home games in there a little bit there. Who else would be? Baltimore maybe, Boston possibly up there. How's the weather in those cities? We'll see. Okay, here we go. There it is, Terrell taking what a pick. Terrell said, watch out. Are they going to sweep them here from here? All right, here we go. I'm ready to go. Start off in the NBA tonight with the Knicks taking on the Cavs here. Game number 3 with the Knicks leading 2-0 in this one. You've got a favorite here over the Knicks. I mean, wow. I thought the Knicks were practically in the NBA Finals here at this point, but maybe because the Cavaliers have been so successful at home, maybe they're getting a little bit of love from the bookmakers, from the odds makers. I don't know if it would be from the public. Doesn't feel like the Cavs would be too much of a public team, but they obviously played very, very well at home. It's just a little bit tougher on the road here. But look, when you get New York, clearly the better informed team with 9 straight wins, 8-1 against the spread. Their last 9, Cleveland's lost 3 of their last 4 games right now. But this is kind of where the spot where the conference zigzag and home Game 3 systems might point toward the home team. We'll see if that kind of continues here. But, home teams here in game number 3 down 2-0 when they are, not favored to win the series. Not awful here. Cleveland with that strong home court profile and won 10 of their last 11 at home. The Cavaliers are still short favorites, but they're being asked to cover a number here. Amazing, 2 points. But look, nobody, I don't know if the Cavs have, proven that they're not still at least a decent home team. Obviously 6-1 in the postseason here right now, and they've won 10 of their last 11, as I said, at home. So, yes, New York has bothered Cleveland in the half court, but Cleveland, if they can stabilize this one here in game 3, classic hold serve, even the series. I mean, all the Knicks have done so far is win their 2 games at home, but they won it convincingly, covering the spread in both games, laying 6.5, laying 5.5, and winning comfortably by 11 and 16 points. So Cleveland is, not the better formed team, but maybe this is the betting spot for Cleveland here. But let's see what you've got. Can the Knicks just roll these guys 4 straight? They've been outstanding, but asking them to go in and win the road games here against the Cavaliers team that has been pretty much winning them all at home. Let's see what you think in the chat tonight in this one. Go to the chat here. 13 of the last 17 games between these 2 teams have gone under. That's pretty serious stuff. Cleveland stayed under in 7 of the last 8. Game 2 landed under there, obviously, with 202 points after game 1 did sneak over. This series profile to me still looks like a half-court playoff basketball game to me, rather than something where we're looking to get up and down the court, New York and Cleveland. So you got anytime here, the under is for me kind of a stronger play than the side, it feels like, but man, I kind of leaning towards the Cavs. Let's see what you guys have in this one. I think I'm going to go Knicks team total under here as my play on the show in this one. Let me go to the chat though and see what you guys have, and I think that's where I'm going to be headed. I'm going to take the Knicks here. Team total under at 106.5. Let's go to the chat, though, and see what you guys have. Thank you for joining me here on the Morning Steam Show. All right. Caps are tough at home, but the Knicks can win tonight, says Newt. Nine Legacy likes Cavaliers on the money line. Good to see Dead Internet Theory here. Who'd have thought, the internet would die? Well, I can remember doing internet betting in like the year, I don't know, I want to say 1998, 1996, but Intertops. And then I had a little Macintosh 180C. You could look that up. But, you'd go to Intertops and the pages would load, and then you'd hit the confirm button, and the whole screen would have to fill up to get your confirmed bet over there. Intertops is still around, I think. And let's see, Dead Internet Theory, the Cavs are cooked. Nixon 4. Nuke is on the money line here with the Knicks. And Andrew K is ready to go. Knicks destroy tonight, says AOD. He's mad at those Cavs. It's the Knicks year with this incredible run. Andrew says they'll win by double digits here.
Critical notice.
Let's like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, everybody. Got 30 people rocking with us here right now, I believe, in the chat. So good to have everybody. Terrell says the Cavs will pull one out. They won't go down. At least I got Terrell at least on the Cavs. I've got to lean to the Cavs here. Yeah, it wasn't quite the same there, Dead Internet Theory. Rolling those one pages at a time. But also, I remember using telephone betting with Bowman International. And you'd call those ladies and they'd call you sweetheart and everything. I think it was a ploy. All right. I guess that's it for the NBA. If anybody wants to chime in here, I'm going to go team total under for the Knicks at 106.5 here tonight. College baseball already getting kind of underway here with some early games here in just a short while. Some games are being made up from yesterday, still with South Alabama and Troy. Feels like I've been sitting on that bet for 24 hours practically. All right, that's it, I guess, for the NBA. Enjoy the game tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on ABC Eastern Conference, Game 3. And Razor likes the Cavaliers to wake up here a little bit. Got to see the Cavs win one, I think. Thanks, you guys. Let's move on to the NHL tonight and take a look at the game between the Canadiens taking on the Hurricanes here. Montreal leading the series 1-0. How about that? Man, you'd think you'd get down to the top teams in the league, right? I mean, it is hockey after all, but you got best two teams in the Eastern Conference. So let's just say it like that for sure. But Mboko wins the second set. Wow, 7-5, going to a third set. So anyway, but right. So Carolina looked great season. They've won the 8 in a row, obviously, before losing Game 1 Montreal. Yeah, kind of got that underdog mentality going right now in this postseason. And hey, you're winning that first game, but why would technically, other than the fact that you lose the first game, you're a really strong team like Carolina, so you're just $2 to win the next game, like they'd win 2 out of 3 every time against this Montreal team. I mean, there aren't any teams left. So, I mean, is Carolina that much head and shoulders? Why would a team be $2? Now, I get it. I'm almost tongue in cheek on this. But I wouldn't, I don't know if you're going to play this game 100 times and Carolina's going to win. I think it's even higher than $2 at some places. But let's just say, is Carolina going to win the game here, 2/3 of the time? That's really disrespectful, though, to Montreal, no doubt. But look, they made it. I don't want to say they made it look easy in Game 1, but man, it sure was impressive. As Montreal has the 1-0 lead here on the road following the 6-2 victory in Game 1. Now, yes, it might have been the rust factor. After all, Montreal came up with 4 goals in the first period. That would immediately, kind of think that Carolina was just not ready to go, not ready for prime time after those 11 days off, 12 days off, whatever it were, with all those Montreal goals. Yeah, remember Carolina scored first just seconds into, not seconds into the game, but yeah, it was seconds into the game, wasn't it? What was it, 30 seconds into the game? And it felt like, oh my gosh, that's what we were waiting, we knew it, right? But Montreal answered just moments later and basically had the 3 goals in the 8-minute span, then added another one, basically 4 goals in 11 minutes to go out of there with a 4-1 lead after one and put it down on Carolina. So what will happen tonight when they run it back here and see what you guys have in this one, Carolina and my Montreal Canadiens. I should be trying to root for these guys harder, but remember, I stuck my foot in my mouth and said, oh man, I like Carolina minus 1.5 games in the series. That's going to be really hard now after just one loss to come up with that one. So, look, this is the spot. I mean, Game 2 home favorite off a 6-2 embarrassment, trailing 1-0. Carolina still owns the better shot volume with the, profiling that home ice. But plus more than $2 here, maybe the puck line gives you that bounce back angle without laying the tax, and you get a really decent price to lay the puck line here. But that's disrespectful to the Montreal Canadiens, who are just, look like a serious contender here all of a sudden. They've got a big-time scoring start, feels like, with Newhook here as well, and Caulfield looking good. Dano scored in that crazy first period surge. I mean, remember when Nick Suzuki was the star of this team? He's almost a role player now. I don't want to say it like that, but you know what I mean. The Canadiens have multiple, stars on this team. So we'll see what you think here in this one. But man, it does feel like if Montreal absolutely got to be live here in this one with this price just like this. And I know Carolina was 8-0 for that loss, and Freddie Anderson takes over. No disrespect to Freddie. Maybe he'll remember what Mike calls him, blood clot Anderson. Maybe he was a little shaky in the legs there. The Kings are still going to rank near the top in goals and shots, and Montreal, they're more finishing driven, if you will, than volume driven, right? They had stretches. Remember, they had a stretch in a game where they couldn't even get a shot off for 2 periods practically. So, well, I would think that Carolina comes out firing with, Aho, Shevchenko, Jarvis. They're all going to be putting the puck on the net. But watch out, with Slafkovsky too. I mean, he's been a new star here this season. And Dobish there was able to get it done. So we'll see. Freddie Anderson, if they can put the puck on him a little bit, just seems kind of disrespectful. Carolina is surely supposed to win and bounce back, but $2? I mean, you got to at least be a price player once in a while. Nuke says that, Habs been paying the grocery bills. Trevor just says, take him on the money line here. Look, we saw Vegas get it done twice. Habs money line for Nuke. And don't forget, they can't even beat them this year. First period overs for Razor, he says. I mean, look at the numbers. And the Canes had an easy road, says Nuke. But that is what's going to happen when you're the top seed, too, though. Blake here on the over, 5.5. And Nuke says, look who the Habs played. He's saying it tongue-in-cheek here. He says they only played Tampa and Buffalo, right? The 2 teams that really Tampa and their reputation. Buffalo obviously gave them a great battle. Hey, NYC Bar is here. Wow. Great to see NYC Bar. How you been? All right. Hey, I got to make my call here. I guess I've kind of stuck my foot in my mouth talking about the Canadians here. I guess I could just take them on the puck line because I'm a little bit nervous still. I got to think Carolina, big chance to get it done. They may even get the empty netter. Maybe that's why you can lay the 1.5 and feel comfortable with it. You're getting plus $1.20 or so by doing it there with Carolina. But I've got to try to just say, hey, look, isn't this a professional sporting event? And you're giving a team $1.70 on the money line, or maybe $1.45. I'll take them on the puck line just to be safe. But I'm going to try. I just think you can't do that. You can't be disrespectful. You knew. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it from some big shock perspective. I mean, even if Carolina won the first game, maybe they'd probably even a little bit higher of a favorite. I think that the Canadians' performance keeps this down. I think Carolina would have won 6-2. This would be 225, 240. So maybe there is a little bit of blockage in there for the Canadians here, but I'm going to take them tonight. I'll just take them on the puck line. I think they can hang in there. They can obviously win here. They did it the first time, and I just think you shouldn't have a $2 favorite when you're really coming down to the two final teams in the conference, right? Is Carolina really that much head and shoulders over everybody this season in the Eastern Conference? You can't tell me that Buffalo wouldn't have come in here and give them a battle, or maybe one of those other teams that was mentioned. But I'm going to try. I'm going to go with Canadians here. Okay. Bit more loyal. Hey, I was on the Carolina in game one. Not a good look. I'm not making that mistake. I'll go down here if I'm zagging when I should be zigging. Well, that's just going to be the case. And I'm sure that the Carolina Hurricanes going to come out trying to rock it tonight. Bar likes the under here in this one. Look, I think I talked about the total there a little bit and my feelings about it. Here right now. Look, the way Carolina plays, they're supposed to be, a defensive-oriented team, right? That's what Carolina, does with that, mid-ice checking and everything, keeping things kind of glubbed up there in the middle, but it didn't work against Montreal. It was good coaching, good strategy there by Montreal, and I guess if Montreal hangs here, maybe it will be an over. I think if they're going to hang this here at the price of 6 under 15 as the main price here in this one, I'd probably have to think under, actually, still with especially Carolina at home. So, but if the Canadians are scoring, then I think if the Canadians are ready for the upset, I think more of a chance for the over here. All right, but I'll take the Canadians puck line. Okay, I guess that's it from the chat there. I guess we better go to baseball. We're an hour into the show. We got to go on all these games here today. All right. Let's get it started here right now. Major League Baseball, 15 games, including a doubleheader. We do have one rainout, as I said. If you just joined us, the Rays and the Yankees have been postponed today. They'll make it up on September 22nd when Tampa Bay is all tired from having a great regular season. All right, this is game one of the doubleheader. Now, this is going to be a day-night doubleheader. In Cincinnati. They'll play the first one here at 1:15 Eastern, and then the second one is a national TV regional game at 7:15 Eastern. So just a day-night doubleheader. You got to pay twice to get into this one. Andre Palante here goes for the Cardinals, and Chris Paddock goes here for the Reds. So they did switch up the pitching there with the extra game. Remember, yesterday it was going to be Paddock and Leahy, but Leahy's going to pitch the evening game here in this one, but we'll just break it down for what it's worth. Here is two different games right now with this one, so let's see how you have it here today with the Reds taking on the Cardinals here in game one. We know the Reds have been going downhill here of late, but they have won 2 in a row coming into the series. Everything still stands true. What we talked about yesterday, of course. Reds beat the Phillies in back-to-back games there, and while the Cardinals lost their series to Pittsburgh here, but still, Cardinals have the better record, have the upper hand, and they're 15-8 on the road here. And you're going up against Paddock, man. I mean, come on. I don't want to go. I don't want to go with Paddock here. Yes, he had an okay outing here. I could be a funny guy and say, well, Paddock's coming in here with a 3.6 ERA. Well, yeah, he is with Cincinnati in one start. Overall, he's got an ERA of, I think, 7.11, 7.07. I don't know what it is. It's something like a jet. And Palante, 4.04 ERA, 4-4 record, 1.35. But I'd look to, pick on Paddock here. I think that's what I'd rather do. Now, could be an over here, I would think, with these guys. Paddock's numbers are ugly overall. His overall numbers ugly. And Cincinnati has been going over here of late at home. They are 17-7 to the over at home, 21-13 to the over as an underdog, although I believe they might be. I have it listed as a pick'em on screen here, but the Cardinals are just slightly a favorite there, I think, right now, for only the 7th time this season, remember. So, look, I got to take the Cardinals here in this one. I'm going to go with Cardinals in game one here with Palante. Nobody wants any part of Paddock. Come on, who's going to go with Paddock in the chat? Let's see someone take Paddock. I dare you. Barr is going on the under here in this one. 9 Legacy says take the Cardinals, and Blake says Cardinals first 5. That might be it from the chat in this one. Doubleheader, so I know there's going to be a little bit of reservation of people to get involved, but more people get involved in game one. Emma takes control here, 2-1. They're on serve though in the Strasbourg final here. That's it from that game here. We'll keep it moving. Morning's team show. Next up, the Astros are on the road taking on the Cubs. Kiwi Tang goes here for Houston. Houston 21-31 here. Colin Ray 4.98 ERA. The Cubs are 29-22, but they are mired in a 6-game losing streak right now. Houston got the win yesterday in the afternoon contest. Hey, we were on them here yesterday on the show with Houston. And look, Tang, 2.6 ERA, 2-3 record coming in, 1.1 whip. He's been kind of a bright spot here for Houston. Colin Ray, looking like old Colin Ray. I don't know, old Colin Ray, 5.0 ERA practically, 4-2 record. But, are the Cubs, were they overachieving here as part of their start? Are they coming back down to earth? They're certainly not a team that's going to lose a bunch of games like they are right now. 6-game losing streak, losing 8 of their last 10. Houston's still crummy on the road, 9-17, and Chicago is 18-9 at home. So maybe this is the spot to get them here, but not $1.70 here all of a sudden. I thought they were $1.50. Okay, I just have a typo there. It is more of $1. Maybe it's $1.55 at some spots, but I don't see $1.70 here. Let me at least fix that. But the total is 7.5. So look, the weather conditions here are going to be blowing in, I think, from left center. Not very stiff wind here today, it feels like, here in Chicago. So yesterday was only 4-2. But let's see how the chat thinks in this one. And I'll preview the game here a little bit. With both teams have been going under here of late. You got Houston 2-6 to the under in their last 8 games, I believe, here right now. Houston's bullpen continues to blow up every time, but I kind of like Kiwi Tang here, and they won yesterday's game. I would think this one could be an under here today as well, but let's see how you have it. in the chat. I would think good. I'm going to say, we get good pitching early here between these two teams with Tang and Ray here. Chat coming through with some plays here right now, including NYC Bar liking the over here in this one. 9 Legacy's got the Cubs run line, and Blake is on the under. Bar also said, give him the Knicks today. You just joined us, so he can give us his play right there. So, just a matter of, is this a real problem with the Cubs? Is Houston ever going to start to make their comeback this season? I mean, look, they're still right now 21-31 this season. The Cubs are a long way ahead of them here at this point, 8.5 games ahead of them in the standings, but got to start somewhere if you're the Astros, and maybe this is it this weekend. Kind of don't mind this spot for them here on the road. The run line might be a little heavy here right now to take them at minus 170. Maybe that's what I was thinking of with the 170 price tag, because that's Houston's run line here. But I'm going to take the Astros again, and I'm going to try them here on the road as a dog with Kiwei Tang, and say the Cubs are a little bit of a mental block here right now. I'm going to take the Astros again in this one. Hey, we got a few more. No, that's it. Not much from the chat today. Hopefully the chat all-stars aren't getting a little gun shy here. Let's keep the action moving. Next up. All right, you got the Pirates taking. You can't have both. You can't have Paul Skeens Day and Patrick Corbin Day on the same day. I mean, there's not enough days to go around here. What are you gonna do here? I mean, who gets the official day? Do you have to win to get the official day going? For Paul Skeens, he'd be favored to have his day stay the same. 2.61 ERA, a 6-3 record for Skeens, a .71. We know how good he is. Corbin here, 4.22 ERA, 1-1 record right now, and modest 1.49 WHIP. Patrick Corbin, not great, but not awful, I want to say anyway. But see how you guys have it here in this one with Pirates. I mean, obviously they're going to be favored on the road here with Paul Skeens, of course, and a clear edge here for Pittsburgh today after, yesterday we tried Pittsburgh as a dog. It didn't quite work out. Toronto was able to get the win, but maybe with Skeens today it'll be a little bit different. I would think Skeens is set for a good game. I would think Corbin could even have a pretty decent game here right now. So, look, I know this one's probably going to be pretty popular here, and you got Pittsburgh here, $1.50. It might be easy to just lay it here. I don't know. Toronto at home, they still can. All they need is a quality start from Corbin, because the Bucs offense can have some issues. As good as they've been, they're definitely a little bit inconsistent on the road. But Pittsburgh is 13-12 on the road this season. I mean, if you lay it with we lay a run line with Corbin, with Corbin, but with Skeens, still decent return. Toronto just 6-14 as an underdog this season. They are 14-11 at home, but we know that we talked about it yesterday a little bit with the overall series between the two teams, and Nuke had mentioned it as well, or maybe it was Razor Stats, but a little bit different here when you're dealing with the interleague play. Here comes some comments from the chat right now. Blue Jays on the run line here says NYC Bar. 9 Legacy says Blue Jays money line. Blake is on Toronto here. And let's see here. I think that's it from the chat here right now. That's going to do it. Let's see what I think Skeens is going to be able to have a solid start here. I know it's $1.50, but kind of want to take him here to do it. But $1, I don't want to let you $1.50. I'm going to do it, though. Give me the Pirates here in this one. I got to take them. I got to take the Bucs. here at $1.50. I'm going to go a little chalky here in this one. All right. Next up, we're going to go to the Tigers taking on the O's here with Framber Valdez. In this one, he's an underdog here against Brandon Young and the Orioles. Man, the Tigers just can't get it together here on the road right now, and now they have a big losing streak. You're out here taking on the Orioles, kind of feeling their oats a little bit. Good for Baltimore. Able to get that win yesterday over the Tigers here, 7-4. Pretty impressive. Now, you got Framber in here. Maybe he can put out the fire, but he's got a 4.58 ERA coming into this one. Now, I do think he can have a better start. I think Brandon Young might have a shot at a good start here, too. Now, he's got a 4.2 ERA, 3-1 record coming in, so I can't make a big argument for him. He's got a 1.48 whip, and Framber's up there at 1.4. But I'd have my questions in this game about the offense coming in. Now, yesterday it was 7-4, but both these teams have kind of been trending under of late. Detroit's gone under in 7 of 10, and the Orioles have gone under in 6 of 9. Detroit, we know how bad it's been, man. 1-9 in their last 10, 7-20 on the road, 6-15 as an underdog. I can't like him here, even with Framber, I don't think. I'm going to take the under, though. I'm going to go under in the first 5. I do think these pitchers will pitch better than their numbers are saying here in this one. So a little bit contrarian for me. I'm going under in the first 5, but I'm looking to maybe do something with the Orioles here today. Let's see what the chat says. Bars on the Orioles on the money line, and Blake says Orioles on the money line as well. Whenever you see that back-to-back, you got to think that's a good shot to win, and man, Orioles 15-13 as a favorite. Yeah, they're 7 games under 500 right now, but I'm going to look to them possibly here against the Tigers. Anything else from the chat? Just 2 chat all-stars here on the O's here today. Nobody wants the Tigers, I guess, right now, the way things are going. Detroit's losing streak is downright scary right now. Framber's history against Baltimore does kind of some of these Baltimore bats do have some pretty good numbers against Framber when you look at the old BBP report with these two teams. There's definitely been some guys that have been able to connect against Framber from this Baltimore lineup here. Taylor Ward, 15 of what his numbers are through the roof in this matchup. Let's see if we got it here. Taylor Ward, big time numbers here overall against Framber. 15 of 31 with 2 home runs. And Pete's 4 for 10 against him. And Adley's 6 for 16 with a home run against him. Ward's got 2 doubles, by the way, not a home run, but still nearly hitting 500 with a huge 31 at-bat sample size. That sounds like a prop player today with Taylor Ward. All right, nothing else from the chat. We move on. White Sox and Giants. Man, the White Sox scored those 9 runs in the 4th inning, was it yesterday? It's all they needed. Man, the White Sox crushed the Giants. Now, breaking news here a little bit. Fetty is getting an opener, I believe, in this matchup. It's been announced here that Brian Hudson will get the start, but I believe he's just an opener here for Fetty going up against the Giants and Hauser here. Come on, the Giants are just woeful here at this point, looking pretty crummy, I'd say. Easy for me to say. Lost another 4 games in a row. Adrian Hauser here, 5.25 ERA, 2-4 record. Now, Hudson does have a 1.56 ERA. We're just looking to get through the first inning with him before we get into a little bit of Eric Fetty. Now, Fetty does not have a win yet this season, but, his numbers aren't great, but we know he can get in there and mix it up and have a decent start. I would think here in this one. Uh, 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 White Sox were able to get the win, I thought, pretty impressively there yesterday. Fetty does have 10 appearances this season with a 4.3 ERA and a 1.3 whip. Doesn't strike out a lot, we know that. And actually, he's given up some home runs already here as well. But still, I think he just gets in there, controls the game. He doesn't miss too many bats, but hitters are hitting the ball pretty good. But it's just this Giants offense has just not been sharp. They're hitting 222 in the in day games here this season, or at least the last few day games. They just haven't been able to produce 345 slugging as well. I think that gives Fetty a slightly softer matchup here a little bit. Chicago's bullpen isn't the best either.
Final.
But, man, Hauser, he doesn't do much here for me. So see what you got here in this one. But I kind of want to take the White Sox again. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take White Sox in the first 5 here in this one. Give me the Sox first 5
Final.
over the Giants today. I'm going to have Fetty with a quality start. Well, or at least Barr says, yeah, we will have the college baseball picks today in the premium. Not on these early games. Well, I am on one of these early games here with South Alabama and Troy from a bet I made about 3 days ago, it feels like right now. But also East Carolina up against UTSA right now in the top 2 games here at in the American Championship. I mean, UTSA is the number 1 seed. East Carolina's got all that experience, man, and the crowd is all pretty much East Carolina. So I don't know. I feel like I like East Carolina to win that game right now. It is in progress, and didn't really release anything on it there, but East Carolina ended up as an underdog in that game. They're against UTSA right now. It's just underway. They're in the bottom of the first inning there with UTSA and East Carolina, but some great games later on today, and we'll have those in the premiums over at winnable.com if that's okay. VAR, you're already in there, I believe, so hopefully. Blake here on the White Sox on the money line, and VAR's on the Giants on the money line. Aguda Talks is here as well. And Nine Legacy says Tigers money line, White Sox money line. You can't do that. What happened, Smoke? Did something go down in one of the games here or what? I know Emma's pulled away from Mboko, so at least I'll win that one. And then over in the other 2, and the men's matches there, Ignacio Booz, he got that first set, and so did Nabone there. So 1-1 so far, but they're on serve. And Tommy Paul is up 3-0 in that second set. All right, let's keep it moving here right now. Morning steam when the Guardians taking on the Phillies. What a game yesterday. Made fun of the Phillies there a little bit, bringing in the closer to give up that home run. Man, Cleveland's hot right now. And look at this price. I mean, look, I know that Wheeler here has been great. This price has actually gone down. Philly was about a $2 favorite, I believe, overnight here, but it's gone down to $1.75. And, home run, UTSA, just like that. But so, look, the Guardians won the game yesterday. Guardians are 31-22. Look out. I mean, they're starting to pull away here a little bit in the Central, and Philadelphia does have a 3-game losing streak. Now, for Zach Wheeler here, look, you're getting a great starter here, 1.98 ERA, 3-0 record. Slade Ciccone, he's regressing, but 5.15 ERA, 3-4 record. But he's got plenty of experience now. I want to say here, at least been in the rotation now for nearly a full season, if not longer at this point. Just feels, the way Cleveland's playing, man, $1.75. Really, I mean, I get it here, but I think Ciccone can have a decent start here, especially if Wheeler gets a good start too. Maybe it'll be kind of a lower scoring game. I mean, it was 1-0 yesterday, although the pitching was Gavin Williams against Chris Sanchez. So it was going to be a pitcher's duel. But you look at the Cleveland games lately, man, they're all pretty low scoring for sure. If they could just stay in here with an under here against this Philly team that's gone under in 8 of their last 10 games right now, I could see Cleveland staying in this game. I kind of want to take them here in this one, maybe just on the run line here. The run line, not awful. The price has gone up a little bit at minus 140, but I'm going to take Cleveland here on the run line at this point. Look, Philly got Wheeler here, no doubt. I can't really argue against anything with Wheeler here. It is a massive edge, a starting pitcher, I'm sure, for the Phillies here in this one. But Cleveland's on a 7-game heater right now, and I think we're going to see a good pitcher's duel. The wind's blowing in from right center field, I believe. Maybe 10 or 11, 12 miles an hour or so. So we'll see here. I'm sure that Wheeler can have a good outing, but I'm going to say that Slade Ciccone maybe shows up and surprises a little bit, and I'm going to take the Cleveland Guardians here. I might have said Cavaliers. Man, I might have said Cavs. Might have said Indians. Blake here is on Cleveland on that run line. Nine Legacy says, what are you doing? Just take him on the money line here. And Andrew K. loving Shamit in the series right now. Cleveland run line for VAR. So everyone's kind of on Cleveland here and could have got a better price even right now. But Guardians just playing well. Phillies still got issues. Obviously, they're going with a top-notch starter here, and Ciccone will have to step up. But I'm going to see he steps up here, and I'll take the Guardians on the run line. All right, next up, well, you got the Mets and the Marlins. I mean, what do you know? Now the Mets, Freddie Peralta, I don't know if they've got the pitching advantage here, right? You're going up against Max Meyer, 2.85 ERA, 4-0 record for Meyer, 1.12 whip, 60 strikeouts. Meyer's only gotten better in that tradition of the Marlin hurlers, and he's done it quietly. Peralta, meanwhile, 3.31 ERA, 3-3 record, a 1.25 whip. Freddie's done a nice job here keeping the Mets in some of these games where they've really just failed every time, 22 and 29 right now. That's only a half a game behind this Marlins team. So it's weird. The Marlins are kind of a team that you use as a spoiler here, but they're actually a favorite that could turn off some people here, but I don't know. Max Meyer's been so dominant. We just love pounding on these Mets, don't we? It's almost comical now. Mets 11-16 on the road. Miami, I think clearly a favorite here. They are 18-12 as a favorite right now, and like I said, Max Meyer looks like the real deal. Mowing them down here. Plus that Miami bullpen. Mets profile under on the road, 11-16 to the under. The Marlins have also kind of owned the series in the heads up against, believe it or not. Own the heads up in the series between these two. They've won 5 of the last 6 games. Mets have gone under in 12 of their last 16 on the road. 5 of the last 6 meetings between the two teams here in Miami have gone under. But Miami has gone over in 9 of their last 10. But 5 straight games between the two teams have gone under overall. So, in this one, I'm going to go with the first 5 under here. But, boy, I got to think the Marlins, I'm going to use them somewhere today. Give me the under in the first 5 with Peralta and Meyer here. And let's take a long look here at the fish today. Mets for NYC VAR. Blake's on the Marlins on the money line. So is Trevor. And I'm going to go ahead and take the first 5 under, but I think you heard what I'm going to be up to here in this one. They're moving closer to kickoff here right now in the game, in the Hull City game here in Middlesbrough. It's going to be a great one here, of course. A winner going to the Premier League. It's on CBS Sports Network. So if you want to see a very important game, the championship there, the championship of the championship, I guess it would be between Middlesbrough and Hull. They're walking out right now and just a few minutes away from the start of the game. Middlesbrough is a pretty substantial favorite here. This one's at Wembley, of course, promotion of the Premiership on the line. Middlesbrough finished fifth in the regular season and basically 7 points ahead of sixth place Hull City. So both teams earned their place through the playoffs, and you got guys like Whitaker, of course, on Middlesbrough, and McBurney on Hull, probably the leader for them as well. And that game just getting ready to go. Okay, let's see, Mike. Let's see, what else here? All right, let's keep it moving here right now. Andrew. Oh, wow. Okay, great. Man, Mikhail Bridges looking strong. Can't wait for tonight's game. Here we go. Next up. And the Nationals are taking on the Braves. Jake Urban goes here against Grant Holmes. The Braves are on a roll here once again. 4 straight wins. Washington lost 2 in a row here right now. The Braves were able to get the win yesterday, 5-4. Now Washington covered the run line for sure on that one. Braves were a pretty big favorite, just like they are today. Still playing pretty lights out, even if they didn't get that money yesterday on that run line. But gotta think they'd probably do it again here today. Man, I think Holmes probably comes in here and throws a pretty good game. I gotta think Holmes with these numbers right now: 3.8 ERA, 1.27 the WHIP. Don't mind him at all in this spot, actually, against the Nationals. For the Nationals here, Jake Urban, 5.78 ERA, 1.48 WHIP, but I think that he could have a decent start here in this one. I'm going to take the Braves, though, to win it. I'm going to take the Braves in the first 5 on the run line here. And, yeah, you're going to have to lay it a little bit here, but I kind of like the Braves in the game today. Maybe this is just a better way to play it since they're about $1.75 or so. Give me the first 5, minus a half, minus $1.25. I'll take the Braves on the run line here with Holmes in this one. Braves run line for Barr. And Mike said we got early tee times there. Is it raining in Charlotte too? I would imagine it's probably going down the maybe on the seaboard there. We've already saw some other rainouts today, and minor leagues have been coming up here right now as well. And boy, if it's storming out there, maybe the auto racing will have problems here today too. Okay, here we go. Also, could be rain in the Braves game as well there tonight. Okay, Blake. Thank you. Okay, I made my pick here in this one. I took the Braves in the first 5, but man, I probably got to be on the under somewhere. Okay, next up. Mariners on the road here, taking on the Royals. George Kirby on the mound here for the M's. Kirby comes in here with a 3.45 ERA. Stephen Kolek's actually looked pretty good here. He's got a 4.24 ERA, but did have a quality start. He's 2-0 overall. Kirby 5-3 with 3.45 ERA in this one. Kansas City's lost 4 straight games. Seattle did get the win yesterday. It feels like this is one of those where they might just own the series against them here. Not right now. We know, like I said earlier this season, it was Kansas City winning the series at Seattle. So Seattle might be out here to return the favor a little bit. Kirby favored on the road here, $1.40 in this one. And they did shut out the Royals yesterday, and that Royals offense is just not clicking, that's for sure. They're struggling here right now, but we'll see what you have here with the M's on the road, taking on the Royals, with Kirby and Seattle's bullpen and Kansas City having lost 10 of their last 11. I think these struggles right here I'm going to have to take Seattle here, it feels like, even at this price. And I'm going to do it. I mean, $1.40. I'm just going to take them on the show because they're kind of a pretty stiff favorite here. But I'm going to take them today at $1.40, $1.45. Give me Kirby and the Mariners to win again here against the Royals right now. Like I said, Kolek, it does have just a 1.0 whip. Yeah, limited action. So I think he's probably better than that 4.23 ERA. But look, it's not like he was in this rotation to start the season. So we know Kirby looks like a definite advantage here for Seattle. And I'm going to take him and lay a little bit of juice here on the road. Barr's on the under. Blake's on the under. And, well, be quite honest, I agree with the guys there on the under. All right, we're moving briskly. Don't need a lot of support here. We got almost 50 of you watching. Feel free to join us here in the chat. Someone in the chat's going to get 1 month worth of plays from me here at the end of the show on the winnable drawing. So why not comment with the guys here, make some picks with us. Pardon me, gang. Here we go. Twins. Hey, Taj Bradley. I don't know if they've actually made the correct official corresponding move yet. Maybe they just did, but Bradley's going to return here. Look, he was going pretty smooth. He just, got a little bit worn there early. 2.87 ERA, 4-1 record. He's been pretty good. Meanwhile, here for the Red Sox, this is Giovanni Moran going here in this one. He is an opener here for Brian Bello. That doesn't seem too positive here. The Twins have been clicking right now and looking good. They're an underdog here. The Red Sox lost yesterday's game here to Minnesota by the score of 8-6. This thing's kind of got out of hand. But you do have Taj Bradley here. Like I said, good numbers. Just got tired early. He was overused maybe. 1.19 whip. Good numbers overall. And, we know Bello, his ERA is huge. Actually coming in. It's been actually kind of a big problem here currently for the Red Sox is the form of Bello here in this one. So we know that I'm just looking at Emma did win here in 3 sets, so she gets her 3rd career title, her first career top 10 clay win, and her first tour level win since Dubai, and moves up to number 25 in the rankings. All right, so Bello, 7.16 ERA, 1.8 whip. Totally letting guys on base here for sure. And even he gives up home runs at home. So I'm going to go with the Twins here in the first 5 with Bradley. I like this. And I think the Twins can do this. I think Boston, the struggles right now for the Red Sox, a major concern it feels like. I think Bradley also got a strikeout prop against these weak right-handed splits of the Red Sox here. And Bello probably under in his strikeouts because he's got a weak strikeout rate, like 14% right now. So I think the Twins are going to, I'm going to take the Twins here first 5, but probably full game too. I like the Twins. Here we go. Red Sox for Bar. Blake's going to be with me. Take that Twins first 5. Thanks to Bar and to Blake right now for holding down the chat. Got 60 of you in here. I wonder if the chat's even working. The show used to be where I'd make a bunch of picks and the chat would make picks because I thought people would be more interested in the chat picks than they are of mine. But good to see everyone in here joining me on the morning's team today. Next up, the Dodgers and the Brewers. We saw what happened yesterday. Man, the Brewers really put it down here on the Dodgers here. But see what happens today. You got Roki Sasaki with his impressive 5.09 ERA. Now, Robert Gasser, 4.5 ERA, 1.25 whip. But he is on the Brewers, so I'm just going to assume he's pretty good. Brewers just keep bringing on good pitchers. We've seen Gasser a little bit before, so we've certainly seen Sasaki a little before. Probably too much. We're having a little too much Sasaki. here. So, yeah, Dodgers a little bit of a, I don't want to say a slump. It was only one game. Brewers won yesterday, but it was a nice win, 5-1. Dodgers couldn't get it on track, and maybe the Brewers, after losing the series last year in the playoffs in 4 straight. Uh, Maybe this is a chance to exact some regular season revenge before the Dodgers get all hot and bothered in the playoffs. So with Sasaki in there, I got to think that it's going to be an issue here for the Dodgers today, and that maybe we can get another win out of these Brewers, huh? But maybe the total might be the what I'm going to go with here. I'll just see what. Well, like I said, we're not getting too much from the chat, but maybe just see what VAR and Blake are up to here. Because I don't know, I kind of want to go against the Dodgers here, but it might be too easy. Me. Usually, I just bet on the Dodgers out of spite. But the Brewers are 7-1 in their last 8 games overall, 9-2 in their last 11 at home, and the Dodgers. Sasaki value and name only are here right now. He really hasn't been much here for the last couple of seasons now, and you got to think Milwaukee's live here. So, all right, we'll see what you have here. Look, these teams definitely trend under. I mean, Dodgers are 22-29 to the under. They've gone under in 7 of their last 10, and yesterday's game certainly an under here, and maybe this one can stay under with. Sasaki and Gasser. I mean, after all, it is 9 under 15. That might be a lot of runs here, despite these guys. Let's see what we got here. We've got a truth teller in the chat. He's the truth teller, and I'm the truth seller here. Says we got the steam going on. Truth teller's going with the Brew Crew here today. You gotta like the Brewers, don't you? Give me the under in this one with the Dodgers and the Brewers. I'm willing to go under here. In this one, I'll go under 9 runs. All right, game 2 of the doubleheader now. This is a day-night doubleheader here. So maybe you wait for the first game here, see what happens there with game number 1, which is the first game off today. Then it'll be Leahy taking on not Chad. What's his name? Chase Petty, 4.76 ERA, 106 the WHIP. Reds come in with a 2-game. Well, we'll see. I can't say they come in with any streak. This is game 2 of the doubleheader here today, and how will that affect things? Usually doubleheader is quick, get in, get out, get under. Usually, but we'll see. This is a day-night doubleheader. This is a Fox regional telecast here, so it's a pretty big game. Cardinals obviously playing some great ball. Makes it tough because we got to wait it out here. But I just love what the Cardinals are doing right now, and I'm going to take them. I'm just going to take them here. I took them in the first one too, and I know that a lot of people will say you got to come in with the second game. But hey, I don't know who's going to win the. I guess I'm supposed to assume that I'm going to win the first game, so I should win the second. But I'll just take the Cardinals in both games today. I think that's all I can really do, I think, here on the show to be comfortable. Mike is on the under, and VAR likes the Cardinals on the run line today. There you go. That might get it done, laying a little price, but just not very confident in the Reds. I think the Cardinals, I don't want to say they're for real, but I think they actually are, for lack of a better term, playing above expectations, but I think they will remain pretty strong here this season right now. They currently are ahead of the Braves, ahead of the Reds by 2.5 games. 2.5 games here in the standings. So, all right, we move on. The A's are taking on the Padres here with JT Ginn going here. Ginn was pitching a no-hitter last time he was out there, and then lost the game to the Angels when they scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. What a turnaround! What a heartbreaker! 2.98 ERA, 2-2 record with a 107 WHIP. JT Ginn. Very strong numbers. Lucas Giolito not so strong, but did win his first outing. His metrics would say he is better than his 5.4 ERA with a .8 whip and some other underlying metrics that would say, no, just one game. But the Padres have made this type of move. They've been acquiring these type of pitchers to kind of get them through. But I don't know, Giolito still got, if he can have something in the tank left, he would be hooking up with these, something the Padres need here is something like a Giolito here, a right-hander that can go in and maybe pick up some innings here, and maybe give them the win. Padres here in a pick'em game right now. Again, is that right? Against the A's, they just pummeled them last night, and I said, look, you got a Padres team here that, I would say they're A-, wouldn't you? I mean, even if you're a conservative, you might say B+, right? But I think they're among the top teams in the league if you think of their overall record and, they're not hitting, that's for sure. But the A's, as good as they've been here at 26-25, I'd call them B- at best. They might be a C+ team overall. And I just think this series is a mismatch, and I'm going to take the Padres here over the A's tonight. Give me my Padres I'll take them with Giolito. Get comfortable here with Giolito. I think the Padres this is a games they're going to win. Blake is on them too. That might be it from the chat. Remember back in the old days when we'd have the chat comment on all the games?
Final.
It's just little old me now. All right, let's keep it moving here right now. Andrew's going to take him big time here now because I'm the Padres whisperer. Yeah, I think I'm fair on the pod. Probably don't take him as much as I should. And here are the Rangers taking on the Angels now with Nady Eovaldi, 3.62 ERA here in this one against Walbert Urania, 2.70 ERA, 1-4 the record. Eovaldi's 5-4. Rangers didn't get it done last night, that's for sure, and I'm not sure they'll get it done here again today. I just thought they did a poor job there last night. Look, the Rangers right now on the price tag are minus $1.40 here, but I don't know, the Angels at plus +1.5. I'm going to take the Angels in the first 5 is what I'm going to do. Give me the Angels first 5 here with Urania, 2.7 ERA, and just good numbers here. 1.35 whip, a little bit of concern that ERA might be a little bit misleading. Eovaldi, certainly decent numbers, not only the 3.62 ERA, but a 1.15 whip. But I'm going to take the Angels at +0.5 at -130 as my play here on the Morning Steam Show. Angels first 5 for me in this one. And Blake is on the under. Well, the show will be over quick. Guess I can stop soliciting for plays. The show might take a turn here. One last one here in the major leagues is going to be Colorado taking on Arizona here in this one. And got Colorado on the road here. Look at Arizona's $1.90 or are they $1.70? Man, I'll call it $1.75 or so, maybe $1.80. But still, huge favorite. I don't know if Arizona. No. Well, I do take that back. I do think Arizona's good, and not only that, I think they can make the playoffs from third place in the West. Now they're not out of the race with these guys either, with the Padres and the Dodgers right now. Dodgers 1.5 game ahead of the Padres here, and Angels the Diamondbacks are only like 4.5 back here right now. All of a sudden at 26-24, and I said earlier I like this team, but Rockies here. Look, Lorenzen, I can't sell you on his numbers or anything. 7 ERA, 2-6 record. Zach Gallen here though, 4.7 ERA and a 2-4 record coming in, so he's got issues as well here in this one. So I think Colorado might be able to stay in this game here. I'm going to go under in this one in the first 5 with Colorado and Arizona. Give me under here with Lorenzen and Gallon. I think we're going to see a low-scoring game. I know yesterday, look, it ended up as a 3-2 game there with the Rockies winning on the road. It might happen again here. Watch out. Like I said, I'm touting Arizona here long-term, but just a little bit too high of a price, I think. Rockies have been bad. I know it. And I don't know if I could even sell you on it. Like I said, Lorenzen, bad numbers here, but they lost it last night. Diamondbacks are a team that totally overlooks teams. I'm not taking them here at a minus $1.80 or whatever. Yeah, Colorado, weak on the road. $10-17 overall on the road, but Gallon will keep him in the game. He'll keep Colorado in the game here. All right, and we've got Rockies. First 5 for Blake. Me and Blake hanging out like the old days. I guess that's it for baseball, gang. I would guess good job. Appreciate the few people that chimed in with their plays here in this one. And let's move to the WNBA. We'll just maybe everyone's ready to go here in the W tonight. Got 3 games in the WNBA here. This actually there's some one goes off here in just a couple of hours. I think at 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific with the Lynx taking on the Sky. Oh, let me get one more here with 9 Legacy on the Diamondbacks. All right, the Lynx are taking on the Sky here in this one, and they got the Lynx favored on the road by 2.5. Total has risen here to 168 right now. Big news for the Sky. They're going to get returning here to the lineup, a key player. We already know they've been beset by injuries, but now Azura Stevens, a former Sparks player, is questionable. I believe she will play in this game. I believe that is a good sign. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, Collier remains out now. Alari Kuso is out. Juhas is still out here as well. So they're having some injury woes here. And the Sky, all of a sudden, they're kind of a bit of a surprise team coming into this one. They've done a nice job. Now, the injuries, everyone was kind of upset that this good-looking lineup here was kind of taken aback by the injury bug here a little bit. But look, this thing's at 168. I'm not sure it's a game that is supposed to go over here right now. Now, Minnesota's 3-2. Chicago's 3-2 coming in. Minnesota is 4-1. ATS 2-0 against the spread on the road. Chicago, meanwhile, this is just their second home game. They did lose and fail in that first home game here this season. So we'll see what you have, though, in this one with Minnesota and Chicago. I think the trends or the stats might point to an over here, but I don't know. Like I said, the Lynx 4-1 ATS overall, 3-0 ATS as a dog. Minnesota and Chicago have gone over in 7 of their last 8 meetings here in Chicago, but I'm going under. I think the move 2 points higher. I'm not impressed. I think it's going under here, and probably should have used it as a premium. Actually, I like it under in this one. Even with this season series, I'm just going here. Now, the Sky, I know the Sky so far has shown a little bit higher scoring, but Minnesota 0-2 as a favorite to the under. They are a favorite here. I kind of like the Sky and the under. Give me the under, though, as my official play here right now. And we'll see if you guys have anything in this one. Yeah, of course, we're waiting on this one. Here's Kane on the Lynx. Oh, Trevor's on the Diamondbacks, by the way. 9 Legacy. Oh, these are all baseball plays here. Braves run line, Mets money line, Twins money line, Padres run line, Angels money line, and the Dodgers in there. Lynx on the spread for 9 Legacy. And Lerner Tien here hanging on. They'll probably split these two men's matches here. I don't know. Tien did, I guess it's on serve here right now, right? But this Paul and Boost match also, I'm hoping to go 3-1 in these plays right now, but I think it's all in the balance here. As soon as this show gets off the air, I'm going to have some tennis to watch. Okay. Wow, Martha's got another boyfriend in the NBA, huh? Okay. Let's see here. Next up, we got two more in the W, and I guess the show is over. Hey, we got the first matchup of the season between the two expansion teams with the Fire and the Tempo. I don't know. I can't make any jokes about these nicknames, but Fire coming here 2-3, the Tempo 3-3. Both teams, I think, look pretty good. Considering, I think Portland's not too bad here. Actually, I don't think I'd trust the Tempo here as a big favorite. Now, don't look at the Portland spread here. The Portland on the against the spread, they're 1-4 overall. 1-3 ATS is a dog. 1-4 ATS. They're 2-3 straight up. Toronto 0-2 to the under. Here, I'm going to take the Fire in the first half in this one, plus 3 points. I think here. Give me the Fire here against the Tempo here in this one. Oops, let me see if I can have my WNBA notes here a little bit too. So Toronto 4-2 against the spread, 4-1 ATS in their last 5, 3-1 ATS as a dog. Portland, like I said, definitely struggling ATS, 0-1 ATS on the road. Portland 3-2 to the over. Toronto 3 up and 3 down, I think, on the totals overall. But like I said, you got Portland here 0-1 to the under on the road. Toronto 0-2 to the under at home. I'm going to take the Portland Fire first half in this one. Here is NYC Bar likes the under, and Canes going with the Tempo. Lay the points. Last game here in the morning steam's over, so I want everybody to have a great sports betting day, and join me over at winnable.com. I'll have a few updates today with this card, including the baseball here, college baseball. All right, Sparks and Aces here tonight. And the Aces, I still think the Sparks might have been overrated. I know they won that last game. I've been wrong on the Sparks game so far. Aces have won 4 in a row. They're really looking pretty good here. Yeah, they're just 2-3 against the spread, but Sparks are 1-4 against the spread. They did cover their only game on the road, though. They won and covered, but it was against Phoenix their last game in that upset 97-88. So they did catch Phoenix by surprise there, but I'm not impressed. I was impressed by Cam Brink last game. And I'm going to take Vegas here in the first half, -5. Give me Vegas in this one to jump out to a good start today, and I'll lay it here in the first half with the Las Vegas Aces right now against the Sparks. Like I said, I think the Sparks are. I don't know if I like what the lineup looks like out there. Hopefully, they'll prove me wrong, because going into the season, I thought it might be a good combination, but after watching the game so far, I'm concerned. Vegas here has won 16 of their last 18, dating back to last year. So far, Los Angeles not doing a good job covering. LA also just 1-4 ATS in their last 5 against the Aces. The head-to-head here, 4 of the last 5 have gone over, but still 183.5. We'll see. Sparks are number one defensive rebounding team here, but you got an LA team that also pretty good defensively. Vegas team here, number 1 in field goal percentage allowed. So I don't know if it's going to get to 183.5 in that one. All right, and a few comments from the chat to wrap us up. Canes on the Aces, 9 Legacies chose Toronto on the spread, Aces on the spread, and Canes going to lay the favorites, and the show is over. Thank you for joining me here on the Morning Steam. Have a great sports betting day. Let's hear from Mikey. We'll do the commercial, and then we'll get out of here. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Let's hear from Mike for Winnable.
Hey, it's your boy Mikey Money here and letting you know the Sports Money team live over on Winnable, and you can get your favorite cappers' best bets. Come support the squad at Winnable.
For a low monthly cost, you get the very best bets delivered instantly to your phone by text the moment they're locked in. No delays, no missed lines, just the smartest plays at the best odds.
Let Sports Money Network's team of experienced handicappers do the hard work for you, and with the flexible notification options, you'll never miss a play as we drop them.
Don't wait. Don't guess. Don't miss the line. Join the winning team today and start cashing tickets with Winnable.
Let's do the drawing right now and see who wins. Have a great day, everybody. Really appreciate it. And we're rolling through. We didn't have many commenters today. Only 15 people commented. Is that right? Smoke and Mirrors wins it. Smoke can have
Final.
subscription anytime with all he does for us. Thank you to Smoke. And use the promo code winner over there, Smoke, to subscribe. Give 1 month for free, but heck, we'll just extend you for longer. You do such a great job for us here on the channel. Thank you to Smoke every time. You know, I think Smoke and I are pretty close to the same age. I don't know how he looks so much more suave. I mean, I know, I guess I know, but you know, he gets on cam there and he's got that look, and I'm like, I wish I could pull that off. Thank you to Smoke. All right. It's going to do it here on the Morning Steam. Appreciate it, everybody. Enjoy your sports betting day. We'll be back tomorrow with more Morning Steam. And no UFC today. So, man, I'm going to have to find. Stick along with me, though. Please join me over at winnable.com. This is a good day to do it. I'm going to have a couple of updates here. Also, there's some fighting coming on here. I believe some PFL Middle East style coming up here shortly. So, but join me over there. Use the promo code STEAM. Just try it out here. You know, like I said, use that promo code. This is how you support me here on the channel. 41 cents a day. I mean, you're going to get several updates today. I mean, it's like 10 cents an update. Why wouldn't you want some complimentary plays coming your way in the chat? You don't got to play them all. These are my suggestions here. In fact, in college baseball, what happened? But we'll get it back going today. Thanks, everybody. And have a great Memorial Day. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably have some picks in the Indy 500, maybe the Coca-Cola race as well there. So thanks, everybody. Catch you tomorrow on the Morning Steam Show. And for the Sports Money Network, the 16,000 subscriber powerhouse, I'm Ramon Scott. So long from Las Vegas.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine.